The key to happiness in life is knowing what you want and doing it. And somebody who's a bit deluded about this will respond, well, that's easy enough for you to say, Matt, you're doing a job you want to do, as if I just fell into it and it fell into my lap. Whereas I'm stuck and I was unemployed and now I'm doing this retail job I hate. And, so it's very easy for you to say that, but I can't do what I love. I'm forced to do this thing. And such a person might then, take all the nonsense further, and this is a corrupt system we're in, and capitalism is corrupt, and blah blah. Look, I'm put upon by all these things, and it's just absolute nonsense. Actually, know what you really want, and then go do it. And I don't mean that in a way that you might immediately take it. Currently, you're stuck in a retail job. Why don't you flip that around? Know what you want, and then go do it. What I want is to be a conscientious person. What I want to do is to be a person who can really stand on my own 2 feet. I'm a person who can carry myself. I'm a person who can go above and beyond. I'm a person who's strong, who's courageous. I'm a person who respects others. I'm a person who has backbone. Go do your retail job with those qualities. Use your retail job as the place, as the gymnasium where you exercise those qualities. And then watch what happens then. See how trapped you are then. Number one, if the situation never changes, we get trapped in some communist regime that forces you to do this job forever. You're not trapped up here or here when you approach it like that. You're no longer approaching it like a slave. You're saying, I'm going to know what really matters, and I'm going to do that. And so sure, I have to send my body down this path into this job, to get this food and live in this house and not be jailed. But how I do that is up to me. What kind of person I am in that is up to me. But thankfully, we don't live in a situation like that. We live in a free society. So by doing this, then watch what happens. You don't want to remain there. You want to be over here. Start enacting these qualities, and number one, if there's a pathway between here and there within that organisation, you'll find yourself there in time. And if that's not the case, then you flip out this way with all these qualities that you didn't have before. Before, you were pretty much useless. Nobody would hire you, or you wouldn't make a real business run on its own right. You might fantasize about it and watch heaps of YouTube videos and give other people advice, but you wouldn't have the first clue. You don't have the qualities. And that's the more fundamental thing. You might have some ideas, but it's just nonsense. Action and execution and sustained action is what makes these things work. And you didn't have those qualities before. Now you have them. You've used it as a training ground. You've done what you wanted to do, which was to become a certain kind of person who's free. Because they're free because they have the strength, they have the power, they have the insight, but that insight, which is a kind of strength of actually doing the work and honing yourself, becoming a certain kind of person. So you can do what you want. You've got to know what you want to be, who you want to be, what really matters, and then do it wherever you are, and you change your life.